So Justin, that was a big win and a big statement.
Yeah, it was. I mean, Leeds are a good side. Leeds are a very good side in all fairness, and just last week we just summed it up for me with our attitude. Sometimes we make mistakes and we lose our composure, but the one thing we never lose is our endeavour. We're a nuggety little bunch in all fairness. Sometimes we lack certain aspects of ability, but our endeavour and our fighting spirit never goes out of us, and that's across the board with the coaches and the management. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that win.
Nutritional stuff at times.
It was very, and they came here, I think, on the back of some very good results and very confident, and you could see that in the way they started. But we soaked up the pressure and just went straight back at them. And at times, I just felt it was a little bit of the last man standing. It was certainly our boys standing at the end, and at that crucial time when they were fighting hard to get a losing bonus point, we took that off them, and I think that 1 point, it's crucial, especially in this period now going into the last four.
I mean, how much does that in particular please you to see 19-10, pretty much the game was in the bags, but the boys were putting their bodies on the line still, not to give them the bonus point?
I think they realised themselves that what's good about us now, we don't have to shout on, there's all those structure, all those systems, and stopping from getting the bonus point. Although it was like the last 2 minutes, even if they would have scored, we would have won the games. We knew we would have won the game because of the time difference, but just keeps to show it. And I guess that's why we've conceded the least amount of points in the whole league. And times like that proves why we've conceded the least points.
How much of an impact did the weather have on the way the game kind of unfolded and the patterns of the game?
I think it's very similar to Jersey. When we went to Jersey, it was hammering down, it was torrential, and I think everybody's thinking of the banana skin, but you just got to put that at the back of your mind, and you can only do what's in front of you, and today was a prime example. Driving up the M4 this morning, I couldn't see the car in front of me, and then you're thinking, how's this going to pan out? Yeah, and then when you come here today, the rain stops, the wind stops, and you're able to play with some good width in the game, and Leeds were good. And Leeds are a good side, you can't get away from that. They're going to be in that top four, and hopefully we will be, but they're a very, very good side, and I'm over the moon with the win.
What pleased you most? Because the players really did get stuck in for the full amount of time, the players got off the bench, made an impact again. What pleased you most?
I think it's the bench. I love when we put I do enjoy putting the bench on. I think the bench goes on and it's so competitive, more so with the front rows. The one front row that started last week struggled, and then the front row come on, done the job, and then the front row that come off the bench today made a massive statement with their first scrum and got the penalty. So competitive, Then Ian Nemo comes off the bench, and there's more weight in the scrum, and Mitch Lee goes to it, and so on. I thought Ollie Frost got some ball up. It's good. It's what we're about. We train hard together. We haven't got a fixed number in training. We got whoever's fit trains, and everybody is treated with the same respect, and that's what we're all about.
Plymouth next week. Obviously their game is called off today, I believe, at Bristol.
Yeah.
Always a tough place to go.
Oh yeah, and another good side. I thought, when you look at Plymouth at home here, okay, they didn't have much ball, but when they had ball, they created opportunities. So, like any other team we play, we've identified that Plymouth next week, Rotherham at home and Pinelands away, this block of 4 games is where we're going to be able to really measure where we're at. And as you can imagine, our outlook into these 4 games is massive, and we'll be back in work tomorrow morning planning how we're going to beat Plymouth.